For 4 decades, the Cook Islands trust industry has cultivated a mature jurisdiction, drawing from a wealth of intellectual knowledge and trusted experience. This environment ensures the safeguarding and growth of your wealth, making it an ideal choice for protecting your assets.
I think that within the industry you've got this expertise level from the top, from like the senior lawyers, the general managers. Just about every trust company here now is managed by a Cook Islander or someone who's lived in the Cook Islands and has been here for a while. And so they understand the Cook Islands business.
I joined the industry in 2004, took off to New Zealand in 2005, try and gain some more legal private practice experience in New Zealand, and then I came back in 2010 and I've been in the industry since then.
I was working in London for about 3 years and came back to New Zealand and was looking for new opportunities, new challenge, and an opportunity came up here in Rarotonga, and so I came up here in 2000. And the rest is history, I guess, as they say.
Found a job with Southpac back in 1995, so I started in the industry back then, in the last century.
I started off in the industry in 1989 after I returned home from Auckland University.
I first got into this industry back in June 1994, so that's nearly 29 years of experience.
I've been working here in the industry for 21 years. I arrived in 2001.
I've been involved in the offshore industry of the Cook Islands for 30 years. Of that 30 years, I've run and operated my own company for 23 years.
So 40 years in existence means we have a very matured trust industries. Our laws have been established and recognised and have been tested over time. We have practitioners in the industry with experience and expertise, and that means we, as Cook Island practitioners, know what trusts are, and we know how to administer them, and we know what's required in order for it to be properly administered. So all those factors will give clients comfort that when choosing a jurisdiction of choice, that the Cook Islands can step up and look after their wealth.
It's really about giving clients an assurance that the company they're dealing with is bona fide, so that the people that they're dealing with have integrity, that the company has proper policies, procedures in place to look after their assets, look after their money. They want to know that you will be able to handle a situation when it comes up, that you can handle a complex issue when it comes up, and that's again where that experience really comes in. The fact that you've been dealing with attorneys for 20 years, you've been dealing with the banks for 20 years, you've probably faced a lot of those situations already, and you've got a good idea how to handle them when they come up again.
Well, the jurisdictions itself is now matured, and within that, obviously, there are people who've worked there a long time. 20 years for myself, but that's not uncommon. People who come into the industry stay a long time. So what it has done is that it's built up an enormous pool of institutional knowledge on the island. People, have confidence that people know what they're doing from, this enormous pool of knowledge and talent.
You can't go past the fact that it's how strong its legislation is, how well written it is. It hasn't changed a lot, and that just shows you how well written it was. And then the fact that it's been adopted by other jurisdictions is testament to itself.
If imitation is the ultimate flattery, we should be proud of the fact that our piece of legislation has been copied. So our laws is no longer a huge advantage like it used to be. What is an advantage though is our experience and our expertise in the area of trust law. We've been doing asset protection for 40 years now. And over that time we've built up the experience and the expertise on how to work within this industry.